Plate tectonics, here we go. Plate tectonics slide together, make the world shift. It got us moving, think we call that continental drift. Gradual movement of continents across the earth's surface. It got us shaking just like this classroom when I spit my verses. You know I rap so steady on the beat, I never miss. So let me give you a breakdown of Wagner's hypothesis. It all started with this landmass called Pangea. It split apart and the two landmasses were like Sia, Laurasia, and Gondwana land. Yeah, they formed from the split, they broke again and formed the continents. The runs right where we sit. I keep the flow, oh yeah, you know I rhyme, I flame, I spit, I keep it strong right on the downbeat, yeah, you know I always hit. So let me close this up and start explaining the mid-ocean ridge. Just cut the beat out, keep it flowing though, yeah, tune it down a smidge. 65,000 kilometers of volcano range. It stretches on and on with much polarity and change. Through the Atlantic, going west and going east it says. But don't be fooled, this ridge is dangerous in many ways, like earthquakes, landslides, just to name a few. Volcanic eruptions and ecosystems send askew. Yeah. These bars are kinda never ending. I'ma finish though, go back to it. Let's teach the C4 spreading. Upwelling of magma at mid-ocean ridges is what causes divergent plane boundaries to make a hot cut. And it causes the formation of new oceanic crust. But it's inconsistent, uneven, just kinda like a rut. Yeah, I think I've been flowing it up enough. But I can stop because this fat trap beat is kinda tough. But let's alter this flow and continue talking about the stranger. If you know, we talking about my boy Alfred Wagner. It all began when he was researching some fossils, and he discovered a finding that was colossal. He found that some animals move from continent to continent. Immediately went to researchers, yeah, he knew what it meant. It showed that one landmass had formed years upon years ago. The two plates caused a big split and the mess started moving slow. What's strange is he found fossils from different continents, so on continents miles and miles away from him. So he went to check and hypothesize that the continents did drift. It has to do with convection and a little bit of tectonic uplift. Whoa, rap too hard, let's regroup and come to our senses. Next lesson, here we go, let's talk about the deep ocean trenches. Steep depressions in the middle of the ocean. Sendal crust in a downward motion. Plate to plate, causing crazy locomotion. Mountains sprout up, yeah, the sky they be approaching. You might think this is all cool, but it's causing a commotion. Volcanoes everywhere, this is a duplication potion. Earthquakes, you be panicking, this ain't no serotonin. I know I'm spitting bars so fast, but do you get the notion?
Thus just in, China is experiencing major seismic activity due to the whole continent experiencing continental drift. Wait, continental drift? Wasn't that deemed fake a long time ago?
No, it wasn't.
Really? How do you know?
I just do. Now resume the news report.
Man, I'll just research it.
Dude, you're supposed to be reporting the news.
Yeah, I will, after I'm done researching.
You're going to lose your job.
Not after this. Yeah. You know, I had to get my own little part on this. Shout out to my little brother Mason. It goes a little something like, is continental drift real? Let me answer your query. I'ma break it down, all of this confusing theory. Very quick and specific, so do not get bleary. Wagner stated his hypothesis clearly. 1. Climate zones changed, but the plants didn't. The tropical plants stayed, but the temp did not go with it. 2. The fossils spread all over different continents, but how could this have happened with the fossils staying dominant? 3. The continents fit together like puzzle pieces. They slid together border to border right up to the beaches. Let's switch it up and start talking about the man Harry Hess. He discovered C4 spreading, super smart and nothing less. He experienced lots of tribulation and great successes. So let's go back to learning about his underground processes. The movement of sediment supported the golden theory that all continents move from place to place while moving freely, and the prospect of tectonic plates is next. This theory talks about movement when tectonic plates convect, and the process which this happens has some people perplexed, and many things over the years were properly annexed.
We ain't done yet, I'm back on this beat, I'm about to shut this down. Let's get right to it, here's the next subject I am talking about. Divergent pull away causing underwater canyons. Convergent push together causing closest night companions. Transform causing earthquake valleys and ridges to form. Lyrics off the head, you might think this is a brainstorm. Speaking of storm, let's start rapping about natural disasters. I'ma keep this one short and sweet just like syllable blasters. Divergent causes earthquakes, convergent does that too. Convergent does volcano stuff only it can do. Transformers different from the others, thus a by itself, but this can cause earthquakes, the shaky ones that harm your health.
To breaking news overseas this morning, rescue crews in Taiwan are checking destroyed buildings for survivors after a deadly 7.4 earthquake struck there. Multiple aftershocks are expected in the coming days.